Jeff, why did John the Baptist baptize people before Jesus went to the cross?
That's a really good question because you and I know today that baptism is an outward picture of an inward reality. And yet, John the Baptist is baptizing people in the River Jordan. The Pharisees and the Sadducees come to him. Here's what's important: they didn't ask him, "Why are you doing this?" They asked him, "Are you the one?" In other words, they were thinking that the Messiah would do what he is doing. And why would that be? It goes all the way back to Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 18, where it says that the Messiah would be one who would come in the image of or in the pattern of Moses. And in 1 Corinthians chapter 10, it says the very first baptism is when the Israelites were baptized, immersed unto Moses. In other words, this picture of coming out of Egypt, enslaved, through the water to what we know as the promised land. And so therefore baptism is that picture. It's also mentioned that way in Romans chapter 6. So John the Baptist was baptizing them to show them that the one whom we know as the Messiah, Jesus, is the one who's able to take you out of the bondage of your sin into the promised land of life with him. And let me end this question with what John the Baptist ended his baptisms with. He pointed them to Jesus and said, "Behold the Lamb of God that takes away the sin of the world." Great question. If you have one, send to askjeff.net. Maybe your question will be tomorrow's.